Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Gotta say, these pants or top, whichever it is, make her butt look big. I agree. Yeah. It's not particularly flattering. I mean, it's a cool looking outfit, but I mean, she does have a back thing that will cover her up to some degree. It's just a little bit unflattering, let's say. Anyway. Good evening to whomever has joined me. Hi, hey, how you doing? What comes after Black Friday? Mauve Saturday? Puce Saturday? Flesh tone Saturday? So many possibilities. See, she's got a nice back thing covering it up. Much more flattering looking, I think, with the back covering. Sort of softening the curves, you know.
I hate how it tingles.
I just heard a guy say he hates how it tingles. And, a little bit unnerving. Gotta.
Don't talk to me.
Off the shipwreck strand. I spent, I don't know, half an hour or so kitting up this character. I had gotten them up to 80, but hadn't done anything with them. So I figured out what I wanted to build. Amalgam. It's all Berserker stuff. Straightforward, simple. Whoops. Berserker stuff. Anyone doing the crabs? Someone is doing the crabs. I don't want to do the crabs alone, but I will do the crabs with somebody else. Crab me up! Ding ding!
That's it! They're coming down! It's going to be okay, sweet little decapods. Don't you worry.
Oh, big hit! You think you can get away from me? I don't think so. Grab a crab snack here, real fast. Much better. I missed. Fat buddy, good evening. So, if it was Black Friday yesterday, what color is today?
Crabs.
That's my question.
Now I can examine them. What has these poor babies all worked up?
We will swap between instances. Another quiet day in the Fat Body household, I hope. I was thinking Puce Saturday because no one is really sure what the hell Puce is actually a color of. Mauve wouldn't be bad. I still have, I did grab that, right? No, I did not. I came up there and didn't grab it. I still have a good amount of turkey left, but I am so out of bread, I am resorting to making turkey bagel sandwiches. Oh, no, no. We're not here for the points we've already put in Mechanist. We're here for Amalgam. When I was a kid, I pronounced it Amalgam. Which was, not correct, turns out. And we're coming in for a landing. Touchdown. Crowd goes wild.
Well, back again? You got a work ethic to rival any Hogartner I ever met.
So the build for the Amalgam seems to be pretty straightforward. I will give it a try once I get all of my required points. Oops. I believe it is 3, 2, 1, 3. Three, 2, 1. Oh no, it's 3, 2, 3, 1. That's right. It's 3, 2, 3. You do it a bunch of times, you learn. Grab the Vista. Another hero challenge. Not much of a challenge. We have one of the mirrors up. And apparently I have keys. I don't see where I have any keys, but apparently I have a key. How did that miss? I beg to differ. Okay, we'll try again. As for coloring Santa Claus the movie, I gave puce. It's just one of those colors.
I like
I honest to God don't know. That was worthwhile. Restless Captain Token Shoulders. Thank you very much. Best free chest ever. I cannot say I've ever seen that movie, Fat Body. I hope you will not feel less of it. Mauve is, I think, like a reddish purple. Vermilion, I know, is a green. Well, Lithgow is pretty much great in everything. Have you ever seen Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension? In that, John Lithgow plays Dr. Emilio Lizardo, who is inhabited by the intelligence of Lord John Warfin, an escaped prisoner from the Eighth Dimension. One of the most deeply strange movies ever made. It's glorious. We have enough? I can train Amalgam! Yeah, da-da-da! Da-da! We're going down. Been going down for so long, it feels like up. If you've never seen Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension, I recommend it, but if you're not inherently a fan of, I don't want to quite say absurdist humor, but kind of, you might want to be in a mindset for something very weird. We'll go with that. As that would most certainly be accurate. Oh, this is one of the, just discovered like last night or the night before, a couple of nights ago. I'm down to, I think, one of the sort of hidden grottos achievements that I don't have. Okay, this is the one I was just in, and we're just in it again. Rather than get lost another time, I will just...
Well, back again? You got a work ethic to rival any Hole Gardener I ever met. Helps
You remember
always
Buckaroo
appreciate-
Banzai, Ice Pirates, Last Starfighter? About the Last Starfighter, I have a indirect association with that movie. I worked with two guys who were involved in the computer-generated art for that.
Please, the children won't listen anymore. Why? Why won't they stop playing anymore?
They were both working at Digital something was the name of the company, who did the first real computer-generated art for Last Starfighter. And one of them was a graphics whiz, and the other one worked on the Cray supercomputer that they had, that they did their animation on. And alongside doing that, he also did the algorithm to do the stars in the background of all the space scenes. So all of those stars were generated by his code, specifically. Ice Pirates, Robert Urich, I believe. John Matuzak, I think. The Crosby Girl, I think. That one was pure cheese, but it did have its moments, for sure. And as for Buckaroo Banzai, well, I will say it's not for everyone, but it is, in my mind, a classic of sort of genuinely weird, strange, but very, very funny and smart movie making. It vanished. I guess I did receive a couple things, including a piece of exotic gear. Oh, you cannot be freaking serious. They're freaking serious. We have another mirror. I don't really understand the mechanics behind the mirrors yet. I know you have to solve the little puzzle thing, and you'll get a box, and I think it also will open a box in a second location. Like I said, I'm not.
I'm amazing!
I'm amazing, and you heard me say it here first. I haven't seen this one before. Okay, I think I have to... Oh, good, more of them. How lucky for me. including another veteran. Joy. My joy is boundless. How's your joy doing?
Defense, then offense.
I have not seen the setup for this one before. Got him. Surprised. Raina's Pauldron's currently selling for not much, I expect. 20 or 30 so. Wow, that much. Well, we'll go ahead and drop them in for that then. And see, we'll sell the rest of the junk that is in our trunk, metaphorically speaking. Got some, I don't know, I may not have the appropriate tier of crafting. I have orichalcum. Yay! Grab that first. When I have a character get to 80, sometimes I forget to pick up the actually useful crafting stuff or gathering stuff. But since these are worth 800 apiece, only 800 apiece? Maybe the extra life bonuses are gone now? That would explain why the numbers are so much lower. Now we will grab the hero challenge. Nope. First we're going to beat up some dudes.
Drinking competition just started and it's already out of control. People are breaking things and I don't know what to do. Kanak's gonna kill me.
No. If Kanak were going to kill you, he would just kill you. Believe me, I know Kanak. Gotta say, I'm sure Matt Mercer is giving it his best, but his Kanak is not Kanak. Kanak was sarcastic, snarky.
How do you feel about the waypoints?
Not
If I'm
smarmy.
being honest, don't know. Kinda nice that they're building an escape hatch, but what do I have over there?
I am going to eat
Same as here.
a red hot.
Nothing. And I've known nothing else anyhow.
Can I get a hand? Please?
We'll see if I can survive. It's going to be dangerous.
Can I get a hand? Please?
Start blinking now, please.
Can I get a hand? Please?
Blinking now. There we go. And hero challenge complete. Don't even know what that was for. Harvest 10 resources. Well, that was easy. Another spirit shard. Yay! There was some revelation. Good evening to those of you who've joined me.
A fitting reward.
What are they paying for, attendant?
I hope the
Attendant,
sun
get
gets
over
too low
here
for
and make it
tanning in
quick.
7 minutes.
The crabs are pestering us and my aloe is too far away.
Let me get some aloe.
What are they paying for, attendant? I need help.
Service here really leaves something to be desired.
Yes, it certainly does leave something to be desired. Wow, just like in real life, I kind of want to beat the crap out of the snotty people. People who are sunburned. Is he not sunburned? He looks like he's sunburned. Anyone over here sunburned? Anyone sunburned? Please? Looks like somebody's sunburned over there. Gotta get to him. Didn't get him in time. Too many people all trying to get to the sunburned people.
Something to be desired.
Ow! 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 What are they paying you for?
Fine then.
I need help.
They don't want my help. They don't want my aloe.
The service here really leaves something to be desired.
So for anyone unaware of what the hell I am doing, I am working on my amalgam. I only need like 220? 200 more hero points, which is approximately exactly 20 more hero challenges. Oh, bonk. Pardon me, I bonked. I'll attempt to open the lock. I'll pick the lock. I got a bronze medal for aloe for putting SPF 1 on the sunbathers.
A fitting reward.
Is it though? Is it a fitting reward? I'm dubious. About a lot of things in life, really. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, we will come back for that one after we get the other one. In the hopes that somebody else has come along. It's much easier when there's two grabbing that one. But this one you can do, even though they're shooting crap at you. They're just going fire, believe it or not, more fire. Like that. And there are 2 players there, which will make this much faster.
How'd that be? Excruciating?
The fury is mine. Getting healthier.
I will now commune with this place of power. Be easier with another player. Yeah, I end up killing 2.5 of the 3 bad guys while the other people are picking their noses. Speaking of which, my nose itches, so now it's going to look like I'm picking my nose. Honest, I wasn't. And you can tell when I'm picking my nose, I got my finger up to like the 4th joint. Alright, we will grab the POI. This is where the final bit of the meta occurs for this map. I suspect I have more fighting ahead of me here.
I pursue the bark of the bright leaf in a race against death itself. Help a young one in need. Join us.
Get everybody? We did. Pardon me while I commune with this place. Stop shooting at me. I'm just passing through. Everybody's just taking pot shots at me as I'm flying through. Some people are just so uncivil. Have you noticed? Key. That's another trip on the road to finding Leo. Get that one? Nope. Captain Leo is an unlockable pet that you get by finishing out that achievement line, which is quite similar to the Crime Caper collection in Jantir Ones. Putting together a crew of animals. Make a heist. That one gets you a very dapper pet as well. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Progress, ladies and gentlemen. Progress. I don't think boats are supposed to be that high up in trees. I mean, I can't say that I'm any kind of expert on boats or trees. It just doesn't seem quite the best place to park them.
I hunt minerals inland, a mission of great import.
Oh, yeah.
You want to take part?
Great
I can see
import.
It. Join
Sure
me.
it is.
I studied for many years.
I have learned mitotic state. Now, the mitotic state is the state of mitosis, which are at the end of my footsis. I'm kidding, of course. There are 2 ways a cell can split, as far as I know, only 2. Mitosis, where they keep the genetic information intact by splitting and reproducing the DNA, and the other is meiosis, which is where it splits off half for purposes of reproduction of the species. You're welcome. Welcome to Science with Lens. Magnifying lens. You see, I magnify things. It's kind of my deal. Now will come a test. This fight, because I'm playing sort of a grab-ass thrown-together build, can be difficult. Although probably not in this case, because there's somebody else here.
Might makes me right. Defense, then offense. Nothing can bring me down. Now you suffer.
Victory is mine, or ours. We are 52% done in acquiring the new spec. Starting from 0. Now, obviously, I have done this a number of times, so I have a good idea where it is. I think we get one more here, and then we move on to the next map.
Sheltered ones, it's time yet again to offer thanks for our salvation.
These people are crazy.
As always, you're excited to commune with Shelterer Thorns, as am I. But first, We must ensure the ritual
At like
preparations
12
are in
out of
order.
14 out of
Shelterer
15.
speaks, and adherent Avon is their vessel.
What
We
did I
do
miss?
your bidding. Shelter
Curious.
and await the offgoing.
Oh, that's
Await the offgoing.
easily gettable. But right now we are in a location that's very close to the path into the next map. So we'll just go into the second map and finish up getting our points there, or we'll pop back here for that one. Just right turn. 31 minutes and 32 seconds. I did put it takes about an hour on Reddit. Somebody was asking about what's the fastest way to unlock completely unlock an elite specialization. Someone said correctly VoE. I said, yeah, it's about an hour, give or take. And as you're seeing, it's going to be probably less than an hour. Right about it. One thing I do wish this game had, that most MMOs don't, most games don't, which is that when there's something between your character and the camera, it was made translucent. Some games do that, most games do not. And here's the obligatory, oh, there's a cute animal, we must pet it. I know I'm a sour old man, really, I am, but this kind of thing is getting boring because it's become obligatory. Wonder if the devs ever go, oh, can we not put any cats or dogs in this just so I don't have to implement petting again?
You're back. I'm overwhelmed with the taxonomy alone.
Seems like we're finding
I
a
told
lot
you I
out
was
there
sour
right
old
now.
man.
Been bringing back big hauls so far.
When something cute and quaint becomes obligatory, it stops being cute. Something cute and quaint in here that isn't obligatory. But I enjoy it, so I'm going to do it anyway. Everybody was Choya racing. That was liquid state and then gaseous state. At my age, I get to end up in a gaseous state relatively frequently. All right, the race isn't going, but that doesn't mean I can't do the dive. Pretty good run so far. That wasn't all optimal. That was bad. I've killed my time. I will not be setting any personal records. I have failed you, and I feel shame. Dum, dum, dum. Rum-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Rum-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. What was that? Huh? Why did it... I'm confused. Why did it just stop? I am not understanding what the hell just happened there. Honestly, not. I don't get it. But then I was not put on this earth to get it. Challenge. Button, but it's fine. Like 7 more? 6 more. Seems like it's going to be more like 45 minutes. 50 minutes. I am not complaining about that. That was some bad piloting by yours truly. Let me just start pushing buttons. Here we go. That's a pattern I've not seen before. Let's see. No, that won't do. Oh, what's the first button? There we go. And third button. All right, we got that taken care of. 5 to go. Got a waypoint over here we want to grab. Arrow point over here first. Four to go, I think. Yep. Let's do boxes, 15 and 25. Leyline me. I have discovered the lost basilica. In which case, I guess it's not lost anymore, really, is it? I mean, it's now the found basilica. Another commune. Here, I believe.
The inquest have focused their digging around here. Any idea why?
Initial surveys mark this as a high-priority dig site due to the presence of anomalous signals. That's all the data available, however.
Anomalous signals should really serve as a warning, not an invitation. Whatever they're digging for, we're going to stop them. Let's get to it.
They've done something with Ritlock's voice where he sounds like he's always about to hork up a very large ball of phlegm. Kind of gross. I played Guild Wars 2. They do have mounts. That was in the second expansion. Although now also, if you've ever paid any money into the game, you will get a raptor mount on your first login, which is a ground-only mount. And they've added additional ones over the last many years. There are that many mounts, and also a boat. So what is that? 10 mounts? Something like that. No, oh no. And the old content, I don't know, did you play any of the expansions? Heart of Thorns? Because if you were not aware of the mounts, then I'm going to go out on a limb and say you probably didn't play Path of Fire. And the game is going very well now. They just had a new expansion, which is the space I'm in right now. What? Month and a half ago? Something like that. They're on an annual expansion cycle now. You did put money in when you were playing? If you have the base game at least, you should get the Raptor. Yeah, it took less than 45 minutes for me to get all of the points I need for the new elite specialization. We need 10 more, but there was that one we didn't get over here by Canuck. Soul Garden by Canuck. Yeah, if you have any questions about it, feel free to ask. Happy to talk about it. Game's in a good place right now. It's gotten a lot of attention over, the last, say, 2 years, and especially the last couple of months, as a number of big non-Guild Wars 2 streamers have been playing it and enjoying it.
We're here to drink, not to smash. Let's focus.
If you had endgame gear, your endgame gear is still usable. Get irritated in this one, but I want you to play if you have slower hands. No. Believe me, do I understand. What my recommendation would be to check for LI builds, low intensity builds.
Join us.
There is a lot of people who either have some manual dexterity problems, some other physical limitation, are old, or want a more casual gaming experience. Low intensity or LI builds are designed around making the game much simpler, much more straightforward, that doesn't have a high actions per minute requirement. And I have played a number of low intensity builds myself, because there are builds out there that can do, I don't want to say competitive amounts of damage, but can do more than enough damage that no one's going to complain with very low intensity. A lot of them are probably going to require, just because a lot of builds now come out of the elite specializations. If you never bought any of the expansions, we've just got our 4th batch of elite specializations. I am currently on an engineer, and they have 4 elite specializations. Every class does. And I have just there finished maxing out this elite specialization. And some elite specializations are really, really good for low intensity. Mechanist, in particular, where you have a large robot fighting alongside you. And with just your mech and just hitting the 1 button for auto attack on rifle, you can do solid, acceptable damage for anything other than real bleeding edge gameplay. And there are others. There are a fair number of low intensity builds out there. And they are a blessing for those of us who are old or have any kind of physical limitation. Another good one is Thief. Pistol, Thief. A lot of times can be completely self-sufficient, holding down just the 3 key, which fires off 8 shots in a row. You can keep your initiative up, so you can keep doing that for just about ever. And with a couple of selections in the build, every time you hit something, you gain health. And that gives an enormous amount of survivability. And both Mechanist and Pistol, Thief are builds I have played a lot. I know a couple of content creators have put together entire series on low intensity builds. I think Mighty Teapot did, and I know Muckluck has done a series of low intensity builds where he goes into depths about how they work, which is pretty simple, but a lot of times what the synergies between skills and stuff are required to really make it shine. I think this is the one I did earlier, isn't it? I don't know. Certainly some builds on it are going to be sweaty. I don't think one of the elite builds I don't think is specifically Virtuoso. I don't think is overly sweaty. But I am not that conversant, I have to say, with Mesmer in general. All right, did that bring up a chest somewhere? It's showing... No. Let me give a quick look. GW2, LI builds, Mesmer. Low intensity Mirage build. What's the best low intensity build for PvE? Mirage open world solo build. Low intensity Mesmer builds. There's a specific thread about it on in the forums. Double staff Mirage I have heard good things about. So my answer would be probably. I have no idea how good or how really low in density they are, but it does seem like, yeah, they exist. Yeah. Wish I could give you a little bit more specific information on Mesmer, but I'm just not that knowledgeable on Mesmer. I've played a fair amount of Mesmer, but mostly in older builds or in Virtuoso. It took us only 45 minutes to get all of our spec built. Let us actually spec out for the new spec. I was in firearms, explosives, and tools. Now, I'll be in firearms, tools, and amalgam. Firearms, tools, and amalgam. Firearms, bottom, top. That's what I have. See, I went with this on my own because I thought it was the right build for what I was building. See, I could do build guides. They'd be terrible, but bottom. Power wrench reduce the recharge as your elite skill when you dodge. We'll be changing that out, and we'll want that one to be faster. And rocket boots. Gadget skills are more powerful. And lastly, in amalgam, we are bottom, mid, and top. I won't go through these because I don't know. So, okay. Right. So, we need mitotic, solid, and flux. Mitotic state, solid state, and flux state. And then in those, we have offensive, we have pierce, obliterate, demolish. Pierce, obliterate, and demolish. All right, that is the build, I believe. Oh, they've got one difference. Oops. Pardon me as I bounce around between things. So I have utility goggles. They have rocket boots. I think the utility goggles are better because they have a stun break. Because none of the rest of the stuff has a stun break. A man wants to have a stun break, you know? So now I am going to work on the hearts, finishing out the hearts.
The seas of Castora have claimed many a vessel. Even the waters of our own little pool here are no exception. Never let the surface deceive you. Who knows what secrets lie below?
Ooh, that's so unimposing. Let's head out there. Take care of that one. We are going to throw rocks.
Look who it is. My favorite newcomer with a cannon for an arm.
And collect coconuts. This is a power build. I spent like 25, gold or something.
This
Getting
one's a
Berserker
beauty.
gear. And it has a simple, the reason I went with it is it has a simple rotation. And we were just talking about low intensity builds. This isn't a, specifically speaking, a low intensity build. Let me real quick refresh myself on the rotation. Right. Hammer 5, solid state, mine, obliterate, pierce, demolish. So 5, it's going to stun them. Solid state, we land on them, we get a finisher on them, and we give ourselves stability. We drop a mine for even more stun, and then we hit them with obliterate, pierce, and demolish. And then there's a second stage to it, which is just then, if they're still around, we hit flux state, I think, right? Evolve. No, evolve, sorry. We evolve, and then again hit 3, 2, 4. So 5, 7, 9, 3, 2, 4, 5, 3, 2, 4. Boom, boom. Relatively straightforward one. But right now, these coconuts have it coming. By the way, how you doing, Snoopy? These coconuts, they shouldn't have started it, man. You start trouble with me, you gotta be coconuts. Oh, God, I'm pathetic. Bonk, coconut. I am, in point of fact, not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You're using coconuts. Old guy Monty Python reference. Okay. Oh, that one doesn't have any coconuts on it. Boom. Goes the coconut.
Quickly!
Delivering coconuts. Is this what I'm a hero. I have saved the world. I've killed dragons. Well, what are you doing to keep yourself busy now? I throw rocks at coconuts. You're kidding, right? No. Sadly, no. Rocks at coconuts. Okay. You feel like one of those famous actors who has to do work in a real job for a living. Has a lot of Defiance bar break with that rotation. Well, it also has a lot of damage buffs for disabled and or stunned critters. So that's part of it too. Certainly the break bar is part of it, but big damage buffs for disabled and stunned enemies. Well, let me get a bucket. I'll call it Charlie.
Quickly!
I need another bucket. Or is that the only 2 buckets I could do? Yeah, I'm not nuts about this mechanic where they limit the number of things you can do for a given progress based thing, like back there knocking the coconuts off. Well, they strictly limit the number of coconuts that are showing up.
I'm not even hungry.
I could only put in 2 additions to the kid's sandcastle. How heroic can I be when I can only make 2 additions to a
all of your
sandcastle?
materials were salvaged from wrecks.
Most of the scrap we find is unusable. Just splayed bits of wood and bent metal. We try to sell those as food. Sometimes we get something good. So often a ship will be cut in half.
Alright, there's gonna be enough. Not yet. 1 or 2 more, I'm guessing.
Well, back again? You got a work ethic to
Really
rival
not making
any
much progress on
Hulk
that
I
at all.
ever met.
Come back here, you little puke. I mean, child. Little kid.
Aw, I'm not even hungry.
Well, I think I'm gonna get a gold medal on the event.
First those Asura, now this lot. You think they've got a way to get back to the mainland between them? Come set off some fireworks. These castaways could use a morale.
Alright, there we go. We got
To wrangle all the little, cuties.
Well, I'll be damned.
art complete.
I think I love you. I'm kidding, but listen. Any chance you'd babysit while I go check out that new pub?
Please. Please.
Let's try hitting something, you know? Because hitting things is kind of what we're all about here. I didn't even finish the rotation, and that thing was completely dead,
Not
so...
a coconut. Tell you what, word gets around they're gonna grow legs and run away from you. Thanks.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? No. All right, how about... Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Okay, almost made it across there. So now I'm just working on getting the hearts done. I have a few more I need to do to get all the achieves. But it was 45 minutes for me to... Ooh. Come on, you guys, let's go.
Solid as a rock.
This could hurt. So that was 13.3k self-buffed. On that batch of 3 mobs, 2 of whom died early. Looks like it's pretty effective. Oh, he's dancing with the crabs. The crabs are over there dancing. Dude, you have to get a life. Seriously, as best I can tell, that's what he does. Is he teaches the crabs to dance. Okay, they don't want to talk to me. Fine. Then I don't want to talk to them either. I didn't want to talk to them in the first place. They're snooty.
Maybe sticking around.
Yeah, that one too. So snooty. Not kind at all. Alright, we have an event. We will help. I will grab some turtle bait. I will bait a sea turtle, which will follow me to the water. That's right, another turtle is in the water. Well, I have just barely begun. I ran around for 45 minutes to get the 250 mastery points. I pity them. Or hero points, I should say. And I need to do some actual work on some kind of capability to actually hit the rotation.
A drop in the ecological bucket.
I hear good things about doing the rotations. 3 a.m. Let's see, that would be 9 hours. I think the continent? I can't remember when the hours, when we go into standard, I can't remember exactly what time it is in the UK. I can't remember if it's the UK or the continent at 9 hours. I think it might be UK. I can't remember. Why am I trying to admit it? Admit it to myself. I can't. I think it's 9 hours to the UK right now. From where I am. Regardless, 3 a.m. Yeah, that's up late. Although I used to, when I was young and foolish, as opposed to old and foolish, I used to work on I would sleep from 4 until noon. 4 a.m. until noon schedule. I was working swing shifts, so I didn't have to get to work until 3. And for the record, I freaking loved it. It's certainly not a standard hourly schedule, but it was perfect for me. I've always been an evening/night person, so it was awesome. Let me put all these into the collection basket. Can I talk to this one? Oh, finally, this one's gonna let me fight them.
Through your flesh. Might makes me right.
So that was 5,700 self-buff. And again, me struggling with the spec right now. Or the rotation, I should say.
Through your flesh.
Yeah, 5K. Definitely need to work on managing the rotation, but it seems strong. Which would be consistent with what our little visitor just said. Crazy strong, he actually said. Gosh, I don't know. Do I really want a very strong build? It'll make me stand out. And people will pick on me for being so awesome. Because that happens to me all the time. Nobody's buying that. It was a good try. Let's see. We have a hard token or 2. We'll drop 1 in. That might be enough just for 1. Well, we will do enough to finish it off without burning through another coin. Token. Nope, they're not available. They don't want to play. Participate in nearby. Oh, that's right. There's the adventure over here. Pretty sure that counts. But I'm not positive it counts. But hey, worst case, it's an adventure. I'm going on an adventure.
You can't call yourself a true hall gardener if you can't survive our river rapids. Think you've got what it takes?
I think I've got what it takes, Castaway called us. I don't remember. I think we had that right first.
Watch out for swimmers and whirlpools on the way.
I think that's the first time I've ever gone through without getting hit by any of the hazards.
I crown you an honorary hole gardener.
That is my personal best. And I'm faster than Engelbert. 6 seconds faster than Engelbert. I so do look forward to rubbing her nose in it. In fact, what? No. What was that?
Come all to Castora's most dangerous treasure. Prove you're a skimmer master and make it down the rapids in...
Give me just a second here. I want to capture that so I can link it to Engelbert Meow. Because, you know, we streamers, we also like to annoy, abuse, and harass the other streamers. Excellent. All kinds of goodies. That's 2 hearts. We have 1 more heart to go, and this one's really fast. Get the whole thing done in a relative hurry. I need to AFK for a second, refill my coffee cup. I will be right back.
Fine work again. Don't think I can call you newcomer anymore. Done more here than most. Fine work, friend.
So, if you're not familiar with the person I was talking about, how much I needed to taunt and torment them, that is Engelbert Meow. She's an ArenaNet partner, Guild Wars 2 streamer, does cosplays. She's awesome. You should check her out. If she ever starts streaming again, she was away for Thanksgiving. Scotty finally teleported in the rest of the scenery.
Time and again, working under pressure truly brings out the best in you, Commander.
God, I really am growing to absolutely hate the new Canuck boys. Last expansion, it wasn't great. Now it's really getting annoying. It completely has changed his character. From snarky to smarmy. All right, fish, rice, seaweed, and crawfish. 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 Seaweed and crawfish. Seaweed. And...
Is that water
I don't know
smoking?
what the hell is happening. Sometimes I get to the seaweed and I put it in and I get booted when I know for a fact I did it correctly. We'll try the next recipe instead. All right, finish rice, wasabi, and seaweed. Rice, wasabi, and seaweed. Rice, wasabi, and seaweed. Wasabi and seaweed. Seaweed is the last thing. Seaweed is clicked. I have picked it up. I have clicked on the cauldron. It is showing. It worked. All right, I have to take this to someone who's hungry for food. And then they'll probably say, no, I didn't want that. I wanted something else. Oh, no, here you go. One more.
Think you'll stick around long? I hear those Astral Ward are working on connecting some waypoints to the mainland.
Hard to say.
Yukon Ink style ramen sounds
Love the
good.
sights, the tropical air.
Pork,
Partner's
herbs,
probably
noodle,
worried
cabbage.
sick, though.
Herbs, noodle, cabbage.
Softy, Kurt'll be
Herbs,
fine.
noodle, cabbage.
I don't know. How about you? Think you'll stay?
If Canuck compensates me
Herbs,
well, I don't see the
noodles,
harm in a little
cabbage.
sabbatical from my prior commitments in Radasum.
Herbs, noodles, and cabbage.
Sounds like a story I'd like to hear.
Noodles and cabbage.
On our next break, it's a whole thing.
Noodles and cabbage. Noodles. And cabbage.
I'm no stranger to putting a rowdy drunk in their place. Heck, I've been the drunk. But these Castorans are pent up.
If you were stranded on a deadly and strange magical island, you'd be stressed too.
All right, who wants some ramen other than me?
Stranded on a deadly magical island.
Right. I need a drink.
Here you go. Woohoo! And there was much rejoicing. Let's see where we are on this one. I have to talk to Mr. Smarmy. Kanaka used to be so cool. Alright, we're getting close. I think we finish it up with 3 more, and then I think we have to do 3 more on top of that to get the achieve. So we're back to the second map with the hearts over there. You like the chill surf music? Yeah. I would agree. Beach party time. Tropical beverages. I have many weaknesses, but tropical adult leisure beverages are definitely among them. A nice Mai Tai, say? What are we doing here? Seeds. Am I looking for seeds? Am I picking up seeds? Seeds. Okay. We'll grab a seed and we will return it to them to make sure that we get at least some contribution. See, I'm not a pineapple guy, I have to say. Pineapple has an enzyme in it that breaks down tissue. So while you're eating it, it's the only food that's also eating you.
Would you mind planting them while I collect myself? The tending process can be taxing.
Pardon me, I have to plant seeds in dirt. This is giving almost no progress at all.
Quickly.
So if this is not giving heart progress when I want to get the heart done, I'll skip it. I certainly agree that the juice of the pineapple has its place in a number of places. I'm just not a huge fan of the fruit itself. But in a sweet and sour sauce, for example, or any of the various tropical beverages that get some of it, absolutely. It's like coconut. I don't like coconut at all, but I understand that the coconut has important roles to play in things like, oh, I don't know, curries, some desserts and so on. I mean, I'm picky as hell, but I'm not a fanatic. Okay, not always a fanatic. I'm a fanatic about some things. I don't like mushrooms. I detest bell peppers. I love olive oil and detest olives. There's an interesting flower over here. Perhaps I should draw it. I will now draw the interesting flower. The flower may be interesting. The mini game, not so much. I am drawing the flower, although are you attacking is not an illogical question. I'm looking for more interesting things for me to draw.
Seems like we're finding
There's another interesting flower, which I will now attack, metaphorically, by mini-gaming it to death. I do wish they would come up with some more mini-games for us to play for certain questing elements. Whatnot. It's either this or the memorize a couple of color buttons. Can't say it's exactly gripping gameplay. Oh, it's an interesting creature.
How unusual.
It looks like a firefly, but it's not a firefly because it's interesting. Perhaps it's an interesting firefly? Perhaps it's a fly that is actually on fire. That would be interesting. Oh, this person has led me straight to my next interesting flower. Now we are both attacking the flower, metaphorically, with our pens. Possibly pencils? Maybe even paint? Didn't know there were hover bikes. There are not. It is one specific skin for the skimmer mount. So there are occasionally, in some of the mount skins, so the skimmer skin you see here, these are the other ones I have available to me. That's the one from the new expansion. That one is also with the new expansion. That one is from the Wizard's Vault. But I'm currently using this one because it goes with my fashion sense. Technically, it's probably is generally, I would say anyway, is canon that the Asura would have such things, albeit uncommonly. But there are plenty of things that are basically sort of not really in canon, but we all have to accept them because they're in the game. Whether we like it or not. I understand the necessity for some of the over-the-top cosmetics and goofy cosmetics and stuff like that. Doesn't mean I like it. In this particular case, I do like it. And in some of the cases, I like some of the outrageous stuff too. There is a point of ridiculous. Yes, I think this one is by no means in that category, but there are some that are.
Outing,
and
by chance, did you notice any rings naturally occurring in the environment?
I think to me, still the most egregious example was in the game at launch. There's one facial hair option for the Norn that is this huge comic book style mustache, and I hate that thing so much. It was completely not in keeping with the game at launch, and it's still not in keeping now, even as things have gotten more extreme and over the top appearance wise. That one was in the game from the start, and I hated it from the first time I saw it. I felt and feel it has no place in the game. But I am a big stick in the mud, so if that's your favorite, all I can say is I am a big stick in the mud. And normally, you'll find it on big Norns. This guy's not bad at all. You'll find it on big Norns who are running around in, like, the least possible garb they can, with all of their stuff in clashing colors and saying, "Look at me, look at me, look at me." And I really don't want such mustache stature and authority. It's actually, it looks a lot more impressive than it might be in real life. Yeah, right now it's just long and needs a trim, which I'll get in a couple of days. It's not that great, it really isn't. A short while ago, I took off all of this, and so I was just having the handlebar. I'll do that every year or 3. I'm letting it grow in now, and this is all just, it's overgrown and shaggy right now. Or overgrown and raggy, if you prefer. And the thing is I find guys who have big twirled mustaches, it just seems like a cry for attention. All right, we are now going to be, let's swap off of that and into I had swapped into that for one of the races, but now we'll go back to the flying now. Ugh, that was almost useful. There we go. Alright, we can pick up to 10 pieces of fruit. More than 10 won't count. I cannot tell you how much I hate this mechanic. It is like the most un-Guild Wars 2 mechanic. To put time locks on things. You can pick up more than 10, but you only get credit for 10. And if you try to pick them up after 10, after you've turned in 10, I should say. I think that's 7, 8, 9. They'll tell you you can pick up more tomorrow. I don't know if that's tomorrow in-game or tomorrow in real life. I think it's in real life. And that kind of gatekeeping, time-based gatekeeping, especially in something as unimportant as a heart in the game, is antithetical to the game's entire design. And it needs to be excised from the game. There we go. And now if I try to pick up more food, unless it's changed, it's going to say, you can pick more fruit up tomorrow. You must wait until tomorrow to harvest more fruit. Seriously? That is so much not part of Guild Wars 2. That kind of cooldown based gameplay belongs in mobile games. Okay, you're not wrong telling me not to be a greedy fruit taker, but I'm not taking it for myself. I'm taking it for the camp.
So yeah,
I'm helping them.
You'd probably go for it.
I mean, granted, this sort of content isn't fascinating anyway, but historically, it's never been the sort of thing. I must wait to collect more hay. Normally, you've got to get like 5 or 6 before it'll tell you you can't get more hay. I don't know what the hell's up with that. But it is really, really antithetical to the way Guild Wars 2 has always been. Sort of self-defining.
You see? I did that. Defense, then offense.
In that it was, oh, you have to do something to get these hearts complete. However you do it is up to you. Don't want to see this kind of stuff outside of mobile. Exactly. It's a mobile mechanic. What it feels like, and sadly, although they're doing better now, initially when this expansion came out, it felt like they were doing a lot of stuff that felt, accurately or not, that it was meant to make the players engage whether they wanted to or not. A mechanic like this, where you can't just do the thing. You can do some of the thing, but then you have to do other things too. I don't know. I certainly don't want to believe that's the case. I don't think it's the case. But there are some things that have made me feel like it might be the case.
Our bond is unbreakable.
Our bond is unbreakable, or so I've assured them. That was 11.5k self-buffed. Not bad. Did we get any meat from them? They didn't even drop any meat. Oh, we got something. I have looted 10 defeated enemies. I don't think that gave me any progress. I will watch carefully this time. No, it gives me no progress. Alright, help the hunting camp by finding and bringing back food, bringing hay, saving wildlife from being captured by the inquest, and completing events. And that's my issue, is that there aren't so many events that you can just do events, as there aren't any going on right now. Can I pick up some more hay? Hey! I can pick up some more hay! So annoying. Nope. Something's going on over there. We have an event here.
Might makes me right. I'm amazing. Getting healthier.
I'm amazing!
Stronger together.
I have defeated 25 enemies. Yes, it's not that uncommon for a number of the
On guard. You never
Char-
saw this coming.
character
Here's
vocalizations to be a little bit over the top, shall we say.
Could use some help here.
Eat pain.
I've never been fond of the eat pain vocalization either, I have to say.
Pierce through. Through your flesh.
Over 7K. I am protecting the nest. I don't know which nest. I don't recognize this blue purple critter, but we're not making any progress on the heart that I'm trying to complete. Because the event isn't within the radius that counts, as best I can tell. Eat a large heaping helping of pain with some suffering for dessert. Well, I mean, I can't say no. It sounds delicious.
Fury is mine.
The fury is mine.
On guard.
All right, we got a little more meat. We got 2 meats. I don't know if there's a limit on the amount of meat you can get. There obviously is on fruit. The meat does give a pretty decent chunk of progress. Come with me. Well, I got 3 meat. That should be enough if it stays for long enough for me to turn it in. 1 more I think will do. 1 more should. Me and Soy Daniel keeping the camp fed. No, 1 more. Fortunately, there's 1 more. Ha-ha! I tell you, the people in this camp, they can't beat my meat. What?
This is the only proper course.
We have 1 more heart to finish up. Now, due south. Run. Head out on the highway. Racing Beetles, it's a Guild Wars classic. It's a really good implementation. It's so easy with something like that to make it
me right.
not actually feel like it's something they put a whole lot of work into. There's no problem with this case. It feels like something that they spent a good deal of time making sure it was fun and cool and interesting and all that good stuff.
Defense, then offense.
8K, solo target, self-buffed. Not bad. Wow, was that not worth much progress? I have quibbles. Well, I have quibbles with everything in life, and certainly
I can't believe how many of these
every game.
artifacts have wards we need to disenchant. We really shouldn't store
But
them
the
so close to camp.
the mount
But nowhere else is safe from the inquest.
work they did in this game is just impeccable. Four, two. 4, 2. And we turn it in for valuable prizes. I do like what they did, that there are like 3 or 4 different modes of movement that the cursed items give you. So at least, you know, the first few times you do it, it's different and interesting. Oh, that guy's flying. He's cheating. You don't want to cheat these. This is about the fun.
Check out this
I
one.
frequently will
It
cheat
seems
stuff
to be a
like
kind
that.
of arcane sieve, used for separating out different kinds of magic.
Ooh, but what about this one?
That certainly sounded like the voice.
Possibly for tracking the season and position of the tides.
Of the Riemann leader in Star Trek Online, Obisek. I'm sure that's the same voice actor who did Obisek in Star Trek Online. I've had that happen before. If that thing happens to make you jump while you're under the canopy, it fails. I'm running. I'm only slightly cursed. Don't worry. I'll walk it off. Oh, that's a... I may want to try flying this one because it's so far away. It is faster. All right, fine. I admit it. It's cheesy, but it's effective.
inquest have been spotted. We're under attack. Provide cover for the wounded.
Frankly, I think I'd rather that didn't work, but it does work, so.
Might makes me right.
Our bond is unbreakable. Synchronize through your flesh.
Getting healthy. Nothing can.
Ow, 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 ow. I do not think that was, strictly speaking, necessary.
Structural integrity.
Defense, then offense.
Spin to win. Synchronize.
Do you see? I did that. Getting healthier.
We'll bring this person back from the grave. How are we doing? Protecting Explorer Trigve. Trigve? Trigve's over here. He doesn't appear to be in any trouble whatsoever. We do have a detonation cube. Which, once destroyed, detonates, unsurprisingly. No smarter way to do this. We just grab the cursed items and we like it. Yeah, well, I mean, they give you a nice visual effect around you, and who doesn't like those? Oh, bad guy. We must murder the bad guy. And so we will unleash hell upon him.
Our bond is unbreakable.
Our bond is unbreakable, just in case you were curious. We are not unbreakable bondage. I'm not sure that's the way I wanted to put that, but that's the way I...
Combine. Spin to win. Fleet storm.
Getting healthier.
I'm amazing.
About 11.5K. That's not bad. I will take that.
Our bond is unbreakable. The spoils is bound.
Our bondage is unbreakable.
At least.
Did I say that out loud?
One must take the victories afforded to them, however small.
Many goodies were given to us. The gravitic repulsion unit.
Now I shall break you.
Agent of Entropy. I have completed Agent of Entropy 397 times. So, at 400 times, that would be 80,000 salvages. So we are at 79,400 salvages.
I like it.
A Defiant Blaze. Will that sell for perhaps a chunk of change? I will sell it immediately. It is a rare item that has the buy price and sell price being very, very close. which means that it is at its current optimal price, basically. Let's see, heart. Can I buy supplies from you? Can I sell the junk in my inventory to you? It is tempting to go with the endless Castor and Choya tonic. I don't think it's a combat tonic, though, sadly. Oh, the mini serve golem is pretty mini. Freaky pineapple creature, you loved it? Yeah, the initial ones we ran into in Path of Fire were cactus Choya. We have pineapple Choya here in Castora. They speak gibberish. They appear to practice cannibalism. Not actively, just like accidentally. They are goofy and kind of fun. There is a quest on this map where you speak to the NPC and they turn you into one of these, and you have two controls. It's a race. You have a roll command and a jump command, and you have to go through the timing loops as quickly as possible. It's an example of silliness that I approve of, that I think is smart and clever and not a gimme. But they actually had to spend a little bit of time to make it work. Can be used to repair. Well, let's see if we can actually do that. I've done it once today. I don't know if I can do it a second time, but I can sure try. The Great Choya Race. We're about as close as the other place is, so.
Die!
Now, I doubt I'll beat my time from earlier. The time when I did it earlier was my cleanest run I've ever made. Sorry, no, that wasn't on this. I was doing the Choya race, and it stopped on me for some reason. Oh, we have another hero point. We'll grab that. No, the one I did that I personal best was the skimmer race on the other map.
Hey, Wayfinder, you can handle a skimmer, right? I got assigned to collect magic samples out here, and I'm in over my head. Any you could grab for me would be a big help.
Yes, well, I'm not feeling helpful today, friend, so bleep off. And here we are at the, what we might call ground zero of the Castoran Choya population. This is their little village, where they are dancing. And etc. And so now, assuming I can get access again, which I should be able to.
You'll help me study Choya locomotion, right?
I am Choyaing. And I am a big fan of the jaunty music they play during a lot of the races in the game. I am a mean, clean Choya machine. Yeah, it's actually just one of the standard musical pieces they have for races. And it is extremely jaunty and definitely appropriate for this. Bum, bum, bum.
Excellent, just excellent. Honestly,
Well,
I
that
don't know
was
why
the race.
anyone works with anyone else.
Race finishes. Ah, okay. I finished in first place. Nobody else is doing it. Look into my eyes. My beautiful green vegetal eyes. Ah, no special animation for dancing for them, unfortunately. I finished in second place. I finished in first and second place. I'm confused. Just a second. So someone else just finished in third place. I finished in first and second. And I'm about to get my rewards. I wonder, did I get the first place rewards, the second place rewards, or both? I think I got the second place rewards. But I'm back, and my normal, gorgeously charming self. I gotta say that it makes me look like I've got a big butt. Now, in real life, I have a big butt. So I can't complain too much. I'm going to swap onto a less crowded iteration of the map. We did get another point. We can go ahead and put more points into Machinist then. Because someday I might want to play Mechanist on this character too. Let's head back to Breezy K. And Pub Canuck. Yeah, they've been a goofy addition to the game since they popped up in cactus form in Path of Fire. I literally come into this instance of the map, and it immediately tells me there are not a lot of players in this instance of the map. Would I like to go to another? Now, it's not a huge deal, but we never used to have it happen, where if you moved into a new instance of the map, it would immediately tell you there weren't many players. Because why would it move you into it in the first place? ArenaNet, you broke your mapping population coding in End of Dragons. You might want to give it a look. Sugar pumpkin. And they all vanished. That's a weird artifact that happens if you come to a map where you've already cleared off that entire patch, which I had. And then 3 of them have respawned. You choose one and all 3 go away. Harvest. Weird. I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. I would like to thank each and every one of you, personally, from the bottom of my heart, for hanging out here. Cutting it a bit thick, aren't I? Yeah. Anyway. Oh, good. Yet another one. ArenaNet. Do you see what I'm talking about?
The competition just started and it's already out of control. People are breaking things.
I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. As always, I am very appreciative.
Kill me.
I'll move to a slightly quieter place. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Probably more Guild Wars 2, but I don't want to guarantee it. I still do want to get in some Lost Skies gameplay before on the 3rd we get... It's just a couple of days. On the 3rd, we get the Reforged launch for Guild Wars the 1st. And I played a little bit of that from the announcement, and I will be going back for the release on the 3rd. That's the only thing I sort of have hard and fast that's in the near future. There were a lot of things that I was playing in November, and we've managed to make our way through that. And late October and early November. Thank you very much for hanging out here. I appreciate it a lot. Like I said, back tomorrow. Hopefully you guys will see me soon. Not sure what I'll be playing, but it'll be the same old me. So yeah, there's that. I hope the rest of your Saturday evening, possibly Sunday morning. Wait, take that back. No, that's correct. Goes great. And the rest of your weekend is awesome. Take care and